everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy Mehta Brown, and today I am doing this summer party makeup look, and there are two main aspects to how I decided to come up with this look. First is I wanted to just keep my skin fresh, glowy, and smooth and dewy. So I really wanted to highlight my skin since it's summer. And secondly, I wanted to give some pop to my eye without doing a smoky look. So I think this is a great look to wear where you can add a pop of color like teal as I did on my lower lash line. And you can really make your eyes stand out without having to do a smoky eye or a bold eye. Something very simple, fresh and young, and very playful and fun for the summer. It's great for daytime. So if you guys are interested in this makeup look, please keep watching. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna go in first with my orange corrector by LA Girl. I'm going to blend that in. I'm using a color corrector today because we really want to highlight our skin in this makeup look today. And I want to make sure my skin looks as flawless as possible. So now that we have our corrector blended out, I'm going to go in with the foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth formula in the shade Golden Beige 240. Shake that up. Just putting some on with my fingers first. Taking my Morphe Beauty Blender and just gonna blend out the foundation. So therapeutic. It's just nice to blend out your foundation with a beauty blender versus a brush, which might leave some streaks. This just makes it really easy. Just kind of depends on your mood, whether you feel like using a brush or a beauty blender, and whatever is convenient or clean. Don't forget to bring the foundation down to your neck a little bit so there's no color discrepancy between your face and your neck. We're gonna use the Pure Beige LA Girl Pro Concealer. Dab some on my blemishes right here. 1 and 2, and under my eye. So I used this end for the foundation blend out. I'm going to use the tip of the Morphe Beauty Blender to blend out my concealer. Oh yeah, can't forget the face. And next I'm going to set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And before I move on to the eyes, I'm just going to set my face as we go along. So that way we're able to put some hydration back into the skin. And I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus. So for my eyelid primer, I'm going to use the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And I like using this paint pot a lot for a couple of reasons. First of all, I've used it for a very, very long time, and this is a eye primer base that I swear by, that I love, because one, it does not crease, and it will make your eye makeup last for over 8 hours or so. I find that this is the one product that will make my eye makeup last very, very long. Also, your eyeshadows get a little pop. So if you're using a shimmery eyeshadow and you want that intensity, this MAC paint pot will help you with that. Just blending out the edges with my hand. Really don't need a lot. Little goes a long way. So for my gold bronze look, I'm going to use the Perception palette by Colourpop and Shayla. So I am just going to do a light dust of the shade Culture right here. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to set my eyelids. They feel a little wet. That's important. Okay, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. You could use any powder to set your eye base, but it is important to set your eye base. I started putting on eyeshadows without setting my eyelids and it felt a little wet and patchy. Okay, back to where we were. Culture. So I just want a light wash of color. I'm really just kind of lightly contouring my eyebrow bone. Okay, so next I'm going to do my eyelid color and I'm going to use this gold shade TF. You could use any gold shade that you have. Now, I'm going to use the lightest shade in this palette here, Unbothered, right up here, and I'm going to put that in the inner corners, and also I'm going to highlight my brow bone. Okay, so now I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows. I am loving this gold eyeshadow look on my lids. I think it looks so good on brown skin tones because it looks so nice and natural, and yet it gives the skin such a glow, and I think it highlights brown skin tones so well. So now I'm just going to line my eyes on the top with MAC Fluid Line Blacktrack. I am going to coat both sides of my brush. That way I have all the pigmentation I can get from the black. So because I stretched out my eye and put my finger there, it removed some of that foundation or the concealer. So I'm just using a tad bit on my finger and just kind of blending that spot out so there's no dark spots left from my finger. And now for the bottom lash line, I'm going to be putting this MAC Liquid Lash Liner in a teal green shade. This is a very old product, so you can use an eyeshadow this color or any other product from any other cosmetics line. It'll work perfectly fine for this makeup effect. Okay, and next I'm gonna put on some mascara. I'm just using the Voluminous L'Oreal Carbon Black Mascara. Since my bottom lashes got coated with the green, I'm just trying to coat them back to black. Okay, bottom lashes are done. And now, moving back to the face. I am going to be using the NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Deep Tan. I also like to put some of the contour or bronzer around my forehead and on the edges, just so that way that can deepen up the foundation a bit, and also it can just blend into my skin more, so that way there's no color differentiation between my scalp and my forehead. Now we're gonna move on to blush, and because we're going for a nice healthy summer glow, I'm going to use NARS Orgasms. It's a beautiful coral shimmer, so it'll just make the skin look very fresh and summery. I do like to put blush on the apples of my cheek in the summer because I want that to show more when I'm looking straight ahead. Otherwise you won't be able to see my blush unless if I turn to the side. So I sometimes do enjoy this look. Just love the nice beautiful sheen that it gives on my cheeks, and it also adds some color, so it's really beautiful. It's a nice coral gold blush. And now we are moving on to highlighter, and I'm going to use the Shayla and Colourpop Boomin highlighter. Right here, it's in a light gold shade. A little bit on the top of my brow bone. Okay, and I'm also gonna put some highlighter on my upper lip, down my nose a little bit. Okay. I'm also gonna put a little bit of a highlighter in my inner corners just to kind of bring the face together. Why not a little bit on my brow bone as well, some leftover on my brush. Okay, we're ready to move on to our lips, and I am going to be using the Morphe lip liner, Coffee and Kissy. This has been one of my favorite neutral lip liners. If you don't want to alter the color of your neutral lipstick, maybe if you love your neutral lipstick and you love the way it looks, I like this lip liner a lot. Ooh, I'm liking this look. Very fresh. Okay, so ideally you want to spray the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus before mascara, so your mascara doesn't run or you don't risk your mascara running. However, time to time you forget. So in that case, if you have your mascara on and you forgot, not a big deal. You just have to be extra careful. Just make sure your mascara is completely dry and just spray some Fix Plus and don't move your face. And just look straight ahead. Look, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and were able to take away some tips and tricks for this summer. And I hope you're enjoying your summer. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.